Hi, good morning. It's Wednesday. I know Wendy always does her little wellness with Wednesday, and today I thought I would do a little bit of wellness video just because of my current situation right now. So I want to talk about fear and being afraid. So when I first found out that I had COVID, obviously a million thoughts went through my mind. I was immediately scared. Like, immediately I was like, oh my God, I'm scared. Because my medical situation is so intense. It's so complicated. And my lungs are so bad that I panicked a little bit. I panicked for like a New York minute, I'm not going to lie. And then I was like, okay, you have so many tools in your toolbox that you have learned over the years, right? And hold on one second, I just want to shut my office door. Sorry. So I have so many tools over the years that I have added to my toolbox that I've learned about, things that, at 20, I'm now 43, so many things over those years. So my big thing I needed to remember was that, like, all right, Carrie, every time you have a surgery, which has been a lot, okay? So I'm just going to take my spine surgeries for a minute. There have been over, I think I've had 15, I think so. I'm not positive, I think that's what it's at. So in the beginning, I was a little bit panicked about surgery. The night before, I would hyperventilate. I couldn't talk. I would start to stutter. I couldn't think, and that just didn't work for me. So what I started to do was not be afraid. When I would go in, I would give myself a little pep talk. I would be like, okay, you're going in. These are experts. They know what they're doing. I didn't want to know anything about my surgery. I didn't want to know what they were going to do. I knew the gist of it, but I didn't want to know what they were going to do. I didn't want to know the details. I didn't want to know any of that stuff because I have no space in my brain to worry about things that I have no control over, or to worry about things that I don't understand, right? Because it was a lot of, they had to deflate my lungs a lot, and I didn't want to know the complications of that. I knew that I absolutely needed this surgery to walk. That is what I needed. So I realized that, when I think back over the years, that did me such a great advantage, because you can't worry about something that you don't know about, right? And I was like, this is not my profession. This is the profession of the doctors. And I don't have time to take a crash course in surgery. I just don't have the time. So I found that when I didn't worry as much and I didn't know anything, I woke up and I was a different person than I was before, when I was super, super scared. So for me, with having this COVID, I was like, I'm going to take these tactics that I've learned and I am going to use them to deal with this situation. Because, fear is huge, right? Because most people have massive fear of the unknown. I'm starting to sweat. Fever is just like, most people have fear of the unknown, but why be afraid of something that you don't know about? Go into it with a positive attitude, So the other huge thing for me for this was that I'm very fortunate. I have a great team of doctors up here. Like, I'm literally texting my doctor up here, and I'm so lucky for that. And they're functional medicine doctors, which I love. If you don't have a functional medicine doctor for something that you're going on with, I highly suggest you get one. So they gave me these, 3 pages of supplements of what they can do, how they can help me, what the scientific facts are, because right now supplements for COVID have really, really been studied. That's like the thing. They've really been studied, right? So I was like, oh my God, I already have all of this stuff in my cabinet because it is a part of my nutrition every day. And I think I didn't have like 1 or 2 things, which was fine. And I was like, I am so, so blessed. So what I've been doing is just loading up on all of this goodness, especially like my immune boost and the repair, because it helps with so much stuff, and my shakes and the vitamins and my BCCAs. So I was super blessed in that sense. And then I was like, all right, what else do I have in my toolbox that can help me recover faster? Clearly, sleep is a huge one. If your sleep is off, you get sick. This is why obviously I was going to get corona sometime, maybe not, but I really truly believe, for me, if I don't have enough sleep, I get ill. So I believe that I got ill because I didn't have enough sleep. So in this sense, I'm like, okay, sleep is super important. Yes, you're napping throughout the day, but let's shut it down at like 10 or 11. Let's shut all the social media, all the videos, everything off, and let's try to get a full, solid amount of sleep, because that's when your body does its best repair, right? So then I was like, all right, what else can I do? Okay, I'm keen on knowing what to do for my body in terms of exercises. So I was like, all right, obviously all this stuff is tightening up. You need to open up your lungs. You need to get it together. So I've been getting down on the ground. I've been foam rolling. I've been really doing a lot of thoracic exercises because all of that stuff is so tight right now. And I've been trying to open it all up, get it moving and grooving. And you know what? Would I be sicker if I wasn't doing what I'm doing? Yes, definitely. I truly, honestly, with all my heart, 100% believe that. Is there any scientific evidence that backs up my foam? I don't know. Who knows? I don't care. But I know that for me, when I move, all this stuff gets going. And I did notice I've been tracking my O2 level. When I'm not moving it and I'm laying down, my O2 level is kind of dropping. So I've been trying to get up and just move and do some exercising and things like that, and it's spiking it back up. So there are a bunch of other tools I have in my toolbox. My gratitude. I've been practicing gratitude. I'm grateful. Right now, I'm so grateful for so many things, and I'm really trying to put that positive attitude and spin on this. Normally, I would think, oh my God, why me? Every time something happens and I get going good, something bad happens. And I was like, no, we're not going to go there. No. It was, in the universe for you just to slow down and let someone else take care of those puppies for a little bit. Because let me tell you, it's hard AF. And so, long story short, this is already a long story, but hey, who cares? If you're suffering right now or you're afraid of something right now, really look into the why are you scared of it? Are your thoughts and your fears rational? How can you change them? How can you make those fears a little bit less? Because your whole body, when it starts to be afraid, goes into fight or flight mode, which activates your stress hormones and all these other hormones that flood your body that do nothing at all to help you heal. So, hi honey, I think you're watching. With all that being said, there's no reason to be afraid. And if you are, ask yourself those questions. You can Google it. You can look up, rationalizing my fear, my thoughts, and all that good stuff. Because when you do that, you start to relax a little bit. You can take some deep breaths, and then your body isn't flooded with all those toxins, because your own body, whether you realize it or not, creates these toxins, and you're not going to flood your body with it, and then thus, not aiding in your healing or recovery. Good morning, Lisa. I love you. Thank you so much for your words and your offer. I really appreciate it. So anyways, that is my story today. And if there is a fear that you are struggling with right now and you want a little bit of help on how to get over it, I'm here. Reach out. I'm here. Wendy's here. We can really dive deep on what those fears are and how to get rid of them. All right, guys, I hope you have a great Wednesday. I'm sure I'll be back on again. I need a shower. It's killing me to be stuck upstairs, but hey, it's better than getting the rest of my family sick, even though I've been sneaking down every now and then. All right, love you guys. Bye.